What's good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I wanted to just tell you guys how it was like hitting the hole for the first time and going to committee, what they told me, and then getting a celly and having to go through all kinds of stuff with my celly. Not only that, but how it is going to yard. You get yard. It was Tuesdays and Thursdays that we would get yard, and I believe sometimes on Saturdays. So pretty much we would get yard like 3 days a week, and it was a straight shoe setting, none but dog kennels, and it's just you and your celly inside the cage, another cage of just another two people, another cage, and another cage, and another cage. You know what I'm saying? Some cages, if people say they got into like a knife fight with somebody or something, because there was a lot of solid homies right there coming from C yard, from the level 4 yard, either they did something, got down with somebody as far as went in the cell and went fierros with somebody. And what that means as far as going fierros, it means that you each get a knife and you guys go in the cell. Instead of going in the cell and fighting like boop, 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 right? You guys each have a knife and you go in the cell and you guys stick and move type shit. You know what I mean? That's what really happens in them 4 yards. That's why I do see where some people be like, oh, if you ain't been in a 4, you ain't been nowhere type stuff. And I understand it, because the severity of stuff that happens on them 4 yards, it's rare that people fight with their fist. On 4 yards, they're always fighting with knives, man. And that's just the real, rugged, uncut truth, man. Anybody in the comments, man, tell me different. But it's a known fact that level 4s ain't no such thing as getting boo-bop or homies fighting, like as far as hand, you know what I'm saying? It's always knives. So, boom. I get there, I go and I see committee. I'm right there next to the homie. He ends up going to wherever he went, and I see committee. They approve me to have a celly. So I want to say like a day or two after that I see committee in the hole, I get celled up with the homie Schizo from Barstow. Shout out the homie Schizo from Barstow. So boom, I go in the cell. As soon as I go in his cell, I notice that he's not giving me his back. He just, anytime like I'm talking to him, he's not giving me his back. And I notice it, but I'm like, all right, you know, maybe he's been in the hole too long. You know what I'm saying? Because he had got like a 16-month shoe term because he blasted somebody. You know what I'm saying? He had got into it with a homie that was working in the kitchen with him over kitchen food. No cap, it was over the extras, over kitchen food. But they had got into it. He said that homeboy was a bully, called him out, so the homie went, got his thing, came back and blasted him. And that's why my celly thought that I was there to blast him, because what he did, he didn't know if homeboy had a knife or not. But the only thing my celly said is that when they got into it, when my celly walked back to go to his cell, he walked over and went to his cell as well. So he's like, man, you know, as soon as I seen him, met up, started sticking him. So, long story short, boom, I'm in the cell with Schizo. And at first, I'm noticing he's a little antsy. I start telling him how much time I have left, where I'm coming from, everything, because he was questioning me. He was questioning your boy, you know what I'm saying? And as he should. It's his cell, I'm moving into his cell. He wants to know who's moving in his cell. So my boy was questioning me, you know what I mean? Whoa, 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 where you coming from? How much time you got left? Where you from? Whoa, 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 whoa. Back. Answering, you know what I mean? And then he lets his guard down, alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Lets his guard down a little bit, but I can see he's still antsy, because I'm on the bunk on top of him, he's on the bottom bunk, right? So it got to the point where he had even went to the top bunk, and he would let me chill on the bottom bunk, because he wanted to see everything that was happening, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, it's like that for at least a couple days, till he opens up to me and he tells me the whole story, you know what I mean? I guess homeboy that he blasted was a primo. Anyone that's ever done time, you know what a primo is. Now they don't exist, but back then, anybody who was in play, you would call him a primo. You're a primo and you're under so-and-so. You're a primo and you're under so-and-so. You would hear that all over the yard. Hey primo, hey primo, hey primo. Whenever it was somebody that was in play or something like that, hey primo, hey primo, hey primo. So back then was that, you know, homeboy was a primo, and he weren't supposed to just take off on them or just hit them without the approval from up top. So he tells me all that, and he's like, look, I doubt it, they're gonna make you do it. Cause now I'm like, fuck, they didn't send me in here to do it, but what's if they come to the conclusion that you do need to get got? Like, he's like, nah, more than likely, fool, they're not gonna tell you to do it. We had that conversation, I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what I mean? I'll be lying to you guys if I say me and him didn't have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's telling me he's in this hot water, and then now I'm in there, it's like, fuck. What's if they do? Say if they would've, right? Hey, and if I'm lying, I'm dying, but say if they would've told him, like, hey, he has to go. You know? Can't nobody else get to him. You're in the shoe. You only go to yard and you're in the cage with your bunkie, with your celly. Or what are they gonna do? They're gonna tell him, oh, come to the gate and stand here, let someone stab you? Nah, that's not gonna happen. 9 times out of 10, they would have told me. They would have wrote me a wheeler, like, hey, your bunkie needs to go. You need to flight them, woo, and probably even send the piece over with the wheeler. You know what I mean? Like, type shit. That's how serious shit is. You know what I mean? And if I'm lying, I'm dying, man, straight up. Anybody that's ever been busted, man, you know how it is in that system. You know what I mean? So that's another time that I came this close, like close to. Imagine I get the wheeler, and that fool was a little stocky motherfucker too. You know, I'm not gonna lie, he was a little stocky dude. Imagine they would have told me, hey, you gotta not only boobop him, but you gotta stab him. What if he would have overpowered me and took the fierro from me and then stabbed me in return? You know what I mean? That happens a lot. When I got removed and I told you guys that I was in the other kennels, in the other hole, and I was talking to the Paisa Chivo, they actually moved on him and he took the knife from them and he ended up stabbing them. And the fool that he ended up getting into it with, he ended up locking it up and he stayed solid type shit. That was the message I had to go relay, like, hey, old boy solid. The other boy though that was supposed to blast him, homeboy took the knife and blasted him in return. He locked it up, he left. That was the message I had to relay to the yard when I got out the hole from me getting boop, bow, bow, bow. You know, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Just the situations, man, that we're in. So that's why I tell all you guys, man, all the little youngsters watching my videos, all the homies, even if you ain't a youngster, you know what I mean? You learn something new every day. That's why whenever somebody spits some wisdom at me, I listen. You never know. So just know, you know what I mean? Shit gets real. People make it out. You see homies come out and all kinds of stuff and they're good. You see the females rocking with them and all that, and you think, oh, I want to be that. I want that love. Because I was once like that. I see my older homies getting out and I strive for that. You know what I'm saying? If you go through all my comments as far as being in prison, I always kept a positive attitude. Anytime they'll ask me, like, how you doing? Like, oh, I'm living the dream, man. Straight up. Another day in paradise, living the dream. it wasn't until I had kids that I started seeing things different. Like, man, it's not it. That is not it. I was not living the dream. You know, I was throwing my life away. You know how many years of my life I wasted, and I can't get that back. Imagine if I would have been focused since I was a juvenile, focused on my dreams, my aspirations, man, this channel would have 100 million subscribers by now. So that's why I'm trying to wake y'all up. Y'all need to focus on what y'all gonna do. Stay out. So, boom. Thank God, thank my Santa that I didn't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just went out, worked out, doing them shoe workouts, man. That was a bitch. I'm talking about you start off with like 100 jumping jacks. After 100 jumping jacks, you do like 50 cherry pickers. After 50 cherry pickers, you do like 100 burpees with 1 push-up. Boom. Do another 100 jumping jacks. Alright, now you're going to do another 100 burpees with 2 push-ups. Alright, we're going to do some kickouts. Boom, you're doing kickouts or some other type of cardio, right? Just stretch out. Arms side, arms out, you know, all that. Wow. Boom, another 100 burpees. Bullshit you not, you do like 1,300 burpees. 1,300 burpees. Most people can't even do 10, 50, 100. 1,300 burpees 3 times out of the week. Man, I'm not gonna lie though, it gave your boy a little bit of wind, you know? So, now, I see committee again. I see the warden. And the warden is actually the one that looked out for me and kept my case from going to the DA, from it being a DA referral. I went and I sat down and they're talking and they're laughing. I'm just like, fuck, you know, I'm stressed out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stressed out. Like I told you, you know, I was dealing with a whole type of relationship, just coming back, getting visits. Man, I was sick to my stomach. You know what I mean? It was to the point that I wasn't even getting tienda back there because I still wasn't like fully classified or anything. And we would do is we would get 1 soup, crack it in half, and they give you little cups back there. So we'll put half a soup, a little bit of beans, a little bit of beans, a little bit of rice, a little bit of rice. That's the only meal we ate besides our county meals, man. You know what I mean? Like, it was rough. So I was just right there like, man, like, what the fuck? Like, you think this is funny? I'm over here starving, over here fucking killing myself doing these fucking workouts, like, fucking stressed out, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't even used the phone, I haven't talked to my fiance, none of that shit. Like, man, like, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Like, I was stressed the fuck out. And they just tell me, like, man, what the fuck is this, man? Like, this ain't no knife. They show me pictures of bone crushers. You see this? This is a knife. You see this? This is a knife. You see this? This is a knife. Stop playing with your life, boy. Stop playing with your life. Ooh, they straight gave me a whole lecture. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember everything exact word for word, but he was on me. Stop playing with your life. Woo, 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 woo. It's not funny. Woo, woo. He's like, I'm gonna kick you out to the yard, man, but I'm gonna keep tabs on you. I'm gonna keep tabs on you, and I'm gonna be watching you. The COs are gonna be watching you. Any write-up, anything you get, you're gonna come back, and I'm gonna send that to the DA. So, not gonna lie on that. Good looking. I went back to the cell and I told my Sally schizo, I'm like, hey, they're letting me go, you know what I mean? And he got on the tears. Pensan latino, sureños y camaradas. He's like, the homie is going home. Well, not home, but he's going to the yard. Like, that's right. Eso. All the homies, you know, eso. They were all happy. It's like if I was going home type shit, you know what I mean? No cat. And boom. End up getting kicked out to SADF, to North Corcoran. And I'm going to cut this one here. I'm going to do the me getting to New Corcoran on the next one. Let me know if you guys enjoy these better, where I keep it consistent and keep the stories going? Or do you like the random stories not knowing what to expect? Let me know. I can mix it up a little bit, or I can keep it going together. That way you guys can pick up where you left off, man. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, it's your boy Santo G. Shout out Killer Kush. You guys want to tap in with them, man? Go follow my boy on IG and check them out at their 2 locations. When it comes to vapes, Killer Kush, bombs. Live rosin, got the vapes. They got everything and anything you need. I'm about to end it off. Lighting some of that Killer Kush, man. I have some of their LAOG rolled up right here. Fuck my lighter go. Let's get it, y'all. Shout out Killer Kush. Shout out Cali Herbs. Best all round. Cali Herbs will deliver. So if you guys need delivery of some fire za, get at my boy Cali Herbs. Tell him Santo G sent you, and he will look out for you. Or if you guys want to go in to the locations, get at Killer Kush at their 2 locations. I'm going to put it in the description. And for some reason, if it's not on there, just get at them on IG. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Happy New Year. This one's for y'all. And it's still the same one from yesterday. I still ain't finished it, man. That's why I like these. You can screw it on and close it. You know what I mean? Salud. Let's get it.